cooperation.
You're
I'm
welcome.
Aina. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Margot, and this is my brother, Thibaut.
Ah, brother. Nice to
Hi.
meet you. Where are you from?
We are from France.
France. Is this first time to come to Japan?
For him.
Yes.
Ah,
For me, this is the second time.
when was the first time?
Last year.
Last year. How long have you been in Japan so far?
So last year I came for 3 weeks, and now we just arrived yesterday, and we are here for 3 weeks again.
Nice. Did you talk about like Japan to your brother?
He always dreamed about Japan.
Ah.
He always wanted to come. So last year he had 20 years, and I said, okay, your birthday gift will be a Japan trip. And so this is now.
Wow.
He
A
always
birthday
dreamed
trip.
about it. Yes, because he loves the history of Japan, everything about the history of Japan. He loves the tradition of Japan.
Wow.
He loves, even today, he loves anime, manga. He loves everything from Japan. So I knew he wanted to come and to see, and I knew how beautiful it was. So I said, okay, this is your birthday gift.
Wow. How sweet. What made you start learning Japanese history?
I start to study the history of Japan since
Oh, he studied the history from 1,100 years. So from this to today,
Yes.
he knows everything.
Wow.
Like
everything, maybe not, but
a lot.
I try to know more every day.
Mm.
For me, it's the country that have the greatest tradition of the world. Maybe because of the samurai. Since I'm a kid, I love the story.
The clothes, historical clothes.
All religion, but
Every spiritual you have in Japan, like the Shinto. Shinto, so he loves that too. Yeah, he's a real
Yeah,
big fan.
you know a lot of things.
yes.
Kind
Shinto
of.
is in every temple. If you know it, you
Yeah.
can see it. And this is what we love, and every time he see it, he told me, oh, that's like in Shinto, and he explains me everything.
Nice.
Everything is alive, everything deserves respect. It's amazing. And we love Japan exactly for this, and we can feel it when we are here.
You're familiar with and know about Japanese culture or history before coming to Japan.
Yes.
What do you think about after coming to Japan?
I told him when I came back first in France, after my first trip, I told him this is, when you take the good information before, this is exactly what you hear and what you are waiting for. This is exactly that. You know, very often when you go in trip, everybody tells you it's not really what you hear, it's not so perfect, so pretty, so, and when I came to Japan the first time, it was exactly what I was imagining. It was exactly the what I heard, and in the good way, of course. So I told him, and just this morning he told me the same thing. He told me, you know what, you were right. This is exactly, I see everything I was expecting to see. I feel exactly what I was expecting to feel. Yeah, I think this is, if you have the good information, of course, and if you take a lot of information before to come, you can't be disappointed in Japan. This is exactly what you have like promises.
When did you feel like that the most?
I think this is in the temple.
Temple.
Yes, in the temple, because you feel, I don't know, maybe some energy. You see people and the way they are, and I can feel all the energy and all the things about the country, in history and spirit, everything. I can feel it in the temple, and also the nature, flowers,
nature.
because Japan is also famous for the garden. They love the view of a beautiful garden. It can tell a story, it can tell a spirit way. So you can have this, you can see it in Japan. When you know it, you look and you see it, you say, okay, it was true. You have a real message in the nature.
I thought gardens in France are also famous.
Yes, some of them, yes.
Is there differences between Japanese gardens and French gardens?
And I think almost all the time this is in front of a castle, around the castle, so this is for a castle, because it was the king before who asked for this. In Japan, garden is not for the king only. It can be everywhere. It can be out of a temple, out of a castle. It can be even in your garden, just in front of a house. Sometimes it can be with some little rocks.
Yeah.
It can be part of the garden, and we don't have this in France. It's a little bit different. I don't know if it's clear. I think so.
Thank you for sharing. Did you get?
Oh,
Get it
we
in
get it
Japan?
in a little expo just up there. Yes.
Nice. This picture.
Yes.
This,
It's very famous.
Yeah.
In my house, I have some picture of this work. This is in my house, so I knew it and I love it.
Do you like Japanese picture, like drawing?
I love art, so I have a lot of picture in my apartment, even from French artists, Italian artists. So I love it, and I love this picture because of people when they don't know it, they only see a wave. But when you know the story, and it looks like a monster with people dying under. Yes, he's fine.
Wow.
And so I love what it tells.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you. It was nice.
Thank you for your cooperation. I'm Aina. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
South Carolina, USA?
USA. Is it first time to come to Japan?
Yeah. First day here.
Japan. Oh, first day.
Yes.
How long will you stay in Japan?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Nice. Are you on vacation? Nice. What do you do for a living?
I'm a school librarian.
Wow.
Civil servant.
So what brings you to Japan?
We've just always wanted to come. We've heard a lot about it. I have my grandparents visited a long time ago and loved it, so
Wow.
I've always wanted to come.
We have also friends that live in Okinawa.
Oh, nice. Do you have plans to go to Okinawa?
Yes.
Yeah.
In 2 days. So.
What do you think about Japan? What's the impression?
We like the order is like comforting as compared to traveling to other places. The rules are like obvious compared to other places where it's not as obvious what you should do or how you should act.
Any Asian countries have you been to?
No.
No.
Only Europe.
Ah, Europe.
Yeah.
In Europe, there are also rules that you should follow, but they're not clear. Like you have to kind of, by watching other people, you might not figure them out. The sign, there might not be signage. Like you might show up to a counter and it's not the counter you're supposed to order from, and they look at you like, why would you stand here? Like, well, because I couldn't tell. I don't know. Whereas here, it's stand here and.
It's line or
Yes.
not.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
obviously like
Yeah.
standing in line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you like familiar with Japanese anything like culture, food?
I know a little bit about like Japanese flower arranging.
Flower?
A little bit. Like I have a very old book about like when they're arranged in that very specific way with the like three pieces and kind of a triangular shape. I don't know all the specifics, but I've always found that really interesting.
Speaking of flowers, I have like Hydrangea origami. So this is gift for you.
Oh,
yeah, pick the one.
Oh, I love blue. Thank you.
그래서.
This is Hydrangea.
Hydrangea. That's
Oh,
my
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
flower. I have them at home.
Wow. Have
Yeah.
you ever heard of like origami?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. The children at my school love to do origami, so we have origami books.
Wow.
There's a popular book about, I'm not going to say her name correctly, Sadako or Sudik?
Sadako.
Yes. It's a children's book. I don't know true or not about a girl who has cancer and her whole community folds paper cranes in her honor.
Yeah.
So in Japan, when people in hospital, like something sick or something, other like family or friends pray for health, like make 1,000 crane
Oh,
for
yes.
origami.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Is there anything made you surprised in Japan? I know it's the first day though.
Yes. No one locks their bikes.
There's no-
Their bikes when they're parked, they're not locked. They just sit there without locks.
And no one takes
That's-
them.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
We've never been anywhere
Yeah.
where you could leave your bike unlocked.
Yeah. Even in our small town, I would always like my bike. But like in a big, I could never like go to New York and not lock the bike. That would be,
They would probably take
that would
it
be
before
crazy.
you even walked away.
Yeah. It would be gone.
It would,
And we like that
It's
people
very
can
nice.
bike around easily.
Yeah.
It's nice. So that's my biggest surprise.
Not so much a surprise, but just I was really grateful to see some of the lotuses starting to bloom. I didn't I don't know the seasons for that, so I was excited that we got to see some of them. They're beautiful. I've only ever seen really drawings of them even. I've never, or art, not real.
Yeah.
You see a lot of differences or surprising things in Japan, maybe.
We're just trying not to run into people by accidentally walking on the right side of the sidewalk.
Yeah, opposite of what we're expecting.
So
used
so
to.
here is the left, and we're not used to walking on the right.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Have a great afternoon.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thanks to you, merci.
Merci.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thank
Bye
you.
bye. Oh, the mic. Don't play with the mic.
Thank you. Thanks for your